Today we're going to be talking about Metallica's secret B-side to Enter Sandman. I bet you didn't even know this existed. Now, seriously, this is a lesson on using modes. We're going to take Enter Sandman from Metallica and I'm going to play it in different modes. And the question is why? Why, Shred, would you do this? And of course the answer is because I enjoy ruining songs. Sorry, Papa Head. No, wrong. The real reason you would want to change or alter an original composition is to get at a different emotion. Let's be real here. As a composer, when you're writing a piece of music, let's say you feel sad. Well, that's a minor key, right? Let's say you feel happy. Well, that's major. But there's a lot of emotional landscape in between those binary extremes that you're missing out on. And to get at that, you have to use modes. So today I'll be playing Enter Sandman in a variety of modes and scales to uncover some of these more subtle shades of gray on the emotional landscape. Now you can get the tabs, the guitar profile, the MP3, and the backing tracks at my Patreon page below. And if you want to go deeper into the topic of modes, you have to check out my modal masterclass down in the description. I'm also going to throw in my scale and chord Bible, which gives you all of the modes and scales and chords in existence. Now, let's check out Enter Sandman the way Papa Het originally intended it. Okay, so that's the original, and the original uses the blues scale. So this is more or less a minor vibe. Right? You have the root, the third, the fourth, the flat five. That's what makes us feel blue. Regular 5, 7, and to the 1. So that covers the sort of, sad, aggressive, whatever the blues vibe is. But what if we want to make it major? Okay, well, this is going to be a very different sound. Let's check it out here. Let me get the track on. Gross. I think that sounds pretty brutal, but some people like that just standard vanilla major sound. So I'm using the major scale, the E major scale. Sounds like that. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why does Shred keep playing open high E string? And the reason I'm doing that is because it provides tonal context. That pedal tone is so important to train your ears if you're interested in music composition. You'll notice that all good composers do this. Okay, so we did it in major, but let's say you want a little bit more exotic or uplifting major quality. Let's try using the Lydian mode for that. This is actually something you can play as a metalhead and still maintain a level of 666 respect in yourself. Okay, let's see. Now, how's this going to go? What we're going to have to do now is, we're going to have to target that flat 5, but it's going to be major. So this will be different. So that sound right there is very Lydian. The major 1 to major 2. Oh, so good. So here's the Lydian scale. Raise 5th or 4th. I love that sound. It's very popular in progressive metal bands like Dream Theater. I think of like the Count of Tuscany. I have one more variation that we're going to put Enter Sandman through. Oh, Papa Het is just crying tears of sadness on level 69. Level 69, Tears of Sadness. So what we're going to do is Enter Sandman in the Byzantine Scale. Now this is very exotic / erotic. So in Phrygian dominant, you have a flat 7 like this. But in the Byzantine scale, you raise that last note. Extremely erotic / exotic. Now let's hear Enter Sandman, excuse me, using the Byzantine scale. Here we go. Yes, it's a great sound, right? And what I did was I raised the root up to the flat 2nd. And I get that major 3rd in there, because really the harmonic context here is that E and F, very similar to the Phrygian dominant, except again with that raised 7th degree. Get the tabs, backing tracks, PDF, guitar profiles, all of that down below in the description. At my Patreon page, I outline each of these scales as well. And if you're one of those people who wants to go deeper, I'm talking really deep into music theory, check out my modal masterclass. And what I'm going to do in that course is really take you through the nuts and bolts of what makes a mode. Now, no one teaches the modes like me really, except for Frank Gambale. And the way that we teach modes is there's 2 components. There's the scale aspect, and then there's also the harmony or the chords. And that's the part that everybody neglects. If you can understand the harmonic context of modes, then you can actually write music with that sound. This is the way that film composers and video game composers think. Not the way the guitar players think, unfortunately. Until next time, stay evil, my friends.